Collage. I wonder what mental image that word inspires. Some people think of it as a very childish pursuit, the kind of thing nursery children do. When I first started teaching adults, I was advised not to even use the word collage, but to use a term like working in layers. But I want to show you why collage is such an important process for the creative artist. The word collage comes from the French word for pasting. It really is about adhering one thing onto another. Many early 20th century art movements used collage, but my favourites were the Surrealists. Surrealism is based on the ideas of Sigmund Freud and his belief that we have a subconscious mind that has a profound impact upon our lives without realising it. They wanted to tap into and express this subconscious. They believed we are at our most creative when we dream. Let's just say you have a strange dream one night that you see a giant ear floating in the sea. You wonder if it has symbolic value. What does it mean? Are you normal? In fact, the previous day you were watching a nature programme on the TV about the sea and you had an itchy ear. Nothing strange about that, but when you put the sea and the ear together, you get something quite unusual and creative. Many people believe that the creative process is not about thinking things up out of nothing, but putting two things together to create a third idea. This can be seen not just in image making like the Surrealists, but in abstraction and design. Just putting together different colours and patterns to see what they do is just as important a part of the creative process. If you keep a sketchbook, try just sticking different pictures, photos or textures together to see what happens. One of the greatest surrealists, in my opinion, was the German Max Ernst, who used collage to create dream landscapes. He would collage together black and white illustrations from magazines and scientific journals to make fantastical images. These then he used to inspire paintings. Another important artist who used collage was, of course, Pablo Picasso. During his Cubist period, he wanted to view objects from many sides at once. This was called analytical cubism. Later, he did the opposite of that. He took lots of different objects from different places and stuck them together. This was called synthetic cubism. Picasso's great rival, Henri Matisse, used collage in a different way. After an operation on his stomach, which didn't go to plan, he found he couldn't stand at an easel to paint, so he got studio assistants to paint sheets of paper in different colours. He then cut out and glued these sheets together, creating vibrant designs. Another artist to use collage was Edoardo Paolozzi. He was a Scottish artist of Italian extraction. He would get comics and magazines off American servicemen during World War II and collage images from them together in scrapbooks. These became the inspiration for paintings, screen prints, and even sculptures. Collage really is a way of tapping into the creative process and creating something quite new. So get going. Don't care what other people think, just get cutting and sticking and take yourself off to another world.